Welcome to The Art of Living, the show that celebrates seniors who are living life to its fullest. Adventurers, artists, athletes, and much more. This program recognizes seniors who have redefined themselves and started life anew. Today, we'll present 3 seniors who understand. Our final guest is really the leader of the pack.
Want to go see the kids? Let's go see the kids.
It's Wolf Day at Possum School. It's the day retired teacher Dave Speas brings his wolf dog KJ and partially blind husky Dakota to teach the children important life lessons based on wolf behavior.
There is a bond between kids and animals. I think every child loves to touch things that are soft and alive, and so it gives them an opportunity to touch something that maybe they never have before. Also, it's the idea, I think, that by talking about the wolf and them understanding that a tame wolf is their dog and a wild wolf is what lives in the wild, that in actuality they actually live with a tame wolf.
Dave says his focus for the lessons are led by how the kids respond. It might be about Dakota being blind in one eye, but not being handicapped at all.
Do you think she's handicapped? Do you think she thinks she can't do things?
She can do things.
She can do things, yeah. She can do everything that this guy can do, and she sees things the rest of them don't because she doesn't think she's handicapped.
His teaching might be about correcting myths about wolves.
How many people have wolves killed since Christopher Columbus came to North America? Anybody want to take a guess?
2,000.
2,000.
1 million.
1 million.
1,000.
Guess what, folks? There's not one recorded incident of a wolf ever killing a human being in the history of North America, including 3,000 years of Indian history. So the next time you see wolves chasing people through the forest, are you going to believe it?
No.
No.
Or maybe a lesson about responsibility.
And what I found out about wolves just reinforces the fact that if you want to survive in the world, you have to accept responsibility and you have to work hard for those that you love beside yourselves.
Or about loyalty.
They will not leave sick and injured wolves to die alone. They will lie with them and keep them warm, bring food back to them, and they will stay with them till they either die or can travel with them. They're very loyal.
But another lesson he learned from wolves really hit home for Dave.
I was born to an 18-year-old high school senior who ran away from home to have me, and she took me to a home for boys when I was 6 weeks old.
Though he was raised with loving foster parents and given a good life, Dave keenly felt the loss of not living with his mother and brothers and sisters.
But what I found out about wolves, especially in the 5th grade, I read that alpha wolves are partners for life. And I thought, gosh, you know, here's my mother with 3 kids in Cleveland and 1 in Marion and me in Tiffin, Ohio. And if she was a wolf, we'd all been a family.
Possum School librarian Gabrielle Ray has known Dave for 8 years and knows how Dave's personal story can be so important for kids to hear.
I like to hear about where he has come from because many children grasp onto that. I know they've written him letters about how that has changed their lives. He's got a big heart and he gives a lot of hope to all the children, all walks of life.
You want to howl?
And he just enjoys his time here, so it just makes it wonderful.
Yeah, that's lousy howling. Come on, give it your head back and give it some oomph. Good boy, good boy.
Dave also serves his community as president of the school board. He is currently serving his 2nd term.
He's a great problem solver, he's a kind humanitarian, and he's always in it for what's best for kids. And when you start focusing on that, then the conversations quickly come around to what needs to happen for the betterment of the school and the students.
Dave spends a lot of time teaching life lessons that include respect, responsibility, and paying attention to authority and being good citizens, and those are the kinds of things that I'm sure not just our school but every school in the state tries to teach their kids.
In 1997, Dave wrote a children's story called Sagamore, Omega Wolf. The effort became a family affair because his wife Karen and daughter Elena illustrated the book.
The story is fiction. But what I took was what we would consider to be within the normal range of wolf activity. The behavior of the wolves in this particular wolf pack would be within the norm of a wolf pack. And what I was trying to show them by using the omega was that in the end he becomes an alpha wolf, and that if you accept responsibility and you are driven to be successful, that you can make good things happen.
In his sharing, Dave has positively impacted thousands of kids in many states. He receives hundreds of letters every year after one of his programs.
It's a magic time for me. I get as much out of it as the kids do because it fulfills me. It gives me an opportunity to give back to the communities that have been so good to me and made it possible for me to have a good life. And I get to be with the kids, which is the most magic thing that I think can happen. So the joy is knowing that I touch their lives. And believe me, they touch mine. That's all Hal. Let's see if we can all get into Hal.
With the help of his animal companions, he intends to continue carrying those lessons to as many children as he can. After the break,